You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion TV.
Explosion TV. My name is Malcolm Elliott, here with my lovely host, Mika Perry.
Hello, everyone out there.
Shout out to Mr. James Torrance, the second just getting back from Florida. He just touched down in the studio. Third Eye Productions in here today. And yeah, man, we're happy to be back. A lot of stuff happened this past week since the last time we saw you guys. Still pushing the Youth Explosion TV agenda. Still looking for talent in the Detroit area. Actors, comedians, hosts, rappers, singers. If you blow bubbles underwater, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever your talent is,
Right.
we are looking for you. So at any moment, don't hesitate to hit anybody up on this show, contact anyone, because we are looking for you to go to this new frontier to get on this other platform. You know what I'm saying?
Be a part of what we are creating.
Something greater, because I just having a conversation with somebody about Motown, and just thinking about people who try to almost abandon Detroit, where it looked like Detroit was on its last leg, and a lot of people went to like Atlanta or just other places, and then let people know that like the children of Motown is still here. I've personally been lucky enough to study like music under people who are like this direct descendants of Motown era, Willie J. McAllister Jr., Edward Gooch, Ernie Rogers, a lot of instructors I met down at Wayne State University. But yeah, just this whole past week. So this past week, what's the current events? Let's do it. Grammys happened this past week.
Yes. Fuck the big.
A lot of controversy. A lot of Beyonce being pregnant pictures.
Yeah, her performance at the Grammys.
Every time I watch Beyonce perform, it's so like interesting to me. Performing with like holograms, you know what I'm saying, like holograms and people, dancing and stuff around her. It's like a spectacle to watch almost. And then like knowing she was pregnant going into the Grammys, I was really wondering how much moving she was really gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
how
she's
much
big.
how much choreography, I'm saying, like she's well along, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know like pregnancy terms like trimesters. And
Trimesters.
I don't know nothing about that. I
Look
was
like she got in her second probably.
second. I was about to say I don't know nothing, but she in some trimester.
Right.
She in another. She ain't just starting.
She go above and beyond when she do what she gotta
But
do.
performance, it's always a spectacle, and that's something I appreciate. Just the artistry behind it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The visual aspect. Like, it was before she even started singing, it was so much going on. It was like by the time she started singing, he was like, "Dang, she didn't even start singing yet."
You're right.
This ain't-
I seen clips of it, so it's
we
like
ain't-
when
this
she
ain't-
get to the part of singing.
I was like, it was like you be ready to be like, you know what, this is worth the money I paid for this, and he was like, she didn't even start singing yet. She did like a thing with the reclining chair. It was really
Yeah, I seen
really,
that.
yeah,
like when it
really,
went back,
really
like
good.
is she stable? Like
Yeah, it's
you know.
it had seen a video like the twins was like kicking in her stomach the whole time it was going on. Like, it was
Ugh.
Beyonce is the greatest. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to say it.
Yeah.
But a lot of controversy over Adele winning. She won the best album of the year or something for her album 25. Me
Yes.
personally, I love Adele.
I do too.
Adele is so good. But people, Adele even on stage, it was something about her saying, that she felt she didn't deserve the award, that she felt like Beyonce deserved it. So that's where like the news articles was a big hurrah about Beyonce and just not winning, whatever, but
It's crazy. I gotta watch it. I gotta look at it.
no, yeah, the Grammys was pretty good. It had performances from new artists like Chance the Rapper, Anderson Paak, a lot of great new artists. The Tribe Called Quest did a special like tribute to Phife Dawg, rest in peace to him. Busta Rhymes came out. So yeah, Grammys was very interesting, but it's I feel like every year it's always gonna be a controversy over who won and who didn't.
Right.
Very interesting. In fact, Rihanna's album was categorized in 8 different categories, and she
And
didn't.
she didn't win
And
at
she
the
didn't
end.
win any.
Yeah,
And
she
she was
didn't
so
win
it
at
was.
the
So they were saying that was like the biggest like snub for somebody in that many categories or something in like Grammys history. And I listened to Rihanna's album. I thought it
I
was.
love Rihanna.
I thought it was her best work so far. Honestly, I thought it was better than.
So-
I feel like she covered a lot of genres. Just not like just like regular R&B, but she had like some pop on there, it seemed like some trap.
Yeah.
So it seemed like, as diverse as her album was, I was expecting it to at least win, a few,
Few,
maybe
right.
not all 8, you know what I'm saying? But I thought it was good. I thought it was good enough to at least, contend with all 8, definitely. It was definitely good enough to be nominated for 8 of them. So
Yeah, but not to win one.
yeah. And then like a lot of people online on Twitter and stuff were talking about how Rihanna was there. She showed up fashionably late, and then she had like a little flask, you know what I'm saying, alcohol like under her like dress or something. So that was always funny about. But other news besides the Grammys, well, I'm trying to think. There's so much stuff that happened at the Grammys. Oh, Chance the Rapper was the first like independent artist.
I was gonna ask that, like,
Yeah.
is it? I heard like he not signed to a label,
No,
but he
yeah,
win like 3.
He's first time that streaming album I think
Wow.
got nominated for and won a Grammy. He put out on all streaming platforms for free or something like that, and then he won 3 Grammys. He won like best rap performance for No Problems with like Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, and then he won best new artist, and then I think he won a third one for something else. But he won three Grammys, and so it was a big moment for independent artists. And more people are talking about how they feel that record labels are kind of losing their touch in the industry now that social media has changed the game so much. Just social media, people are able to build crowds in their own platforms, from like the comfort of their room, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
From the comfort of their room, people, and I see it all the time, comedians, and especially comedians, you know what I'm saying? Especially like when Vine was really, you know what I'm saying? Making small little clips and videos that go viral, people share it, you know what I'm saying? And so just now with musicians and stuff kind of catching on to that wave, record labels really hold less weight than they used to, just as far as exposure and stuff. And so it was a big moment for Chance. He shouted out, God, so shout out to him. And then he shouted out, like SoundCloud, which is a free streaming platform and stuff. So it was a big moment for independent artists. So breaking barriers, Chance the Rapper, and it's still Black History Month. So so it was a big moment for Black History Month, definitely. Just found out about the NBA doing the Black History Month logos for the teams. That was pretty big. Saw that for the Detroit Pistons, they paid homage to Jay Dilla. And then most of the logos are just really, really good. Just really good Black history. Like Black Panther was some of them. Just every team had their own different theme with the city. So I thought that was really, really, really dynamic for the NBA to do. Something that we haven't seen the NBA do in a long time. Who else? Trump. Still at it. I
That's
saw
that guy, Trump. Yes.
I feel like every
Him.
week comes back to this. It's crazy because it's like you want to stop watching these clips, but you want to stay updated with
Right.
stuff going on. You want to know what's going on in your country. You know what I'm saying?
Just tune in. Just
And
pay attention.
and it's like it's like a spectacle. It's like a fiasco every time he takes the podium. But
Did you see about the march that was going on what was it, Southwest Detroit?
Southwest Detroit.
On Vernon Highway, I believe. It was a big old march going down there about the Mexicans and stuff like that.
Oh, I seen something about the immigrants
on the
that
ne-
were
yeah, it was on
taking
the
it.
news and
Yep. Immigrants were taking a stand about being able to show people what it was like if immigrants stopped working. I did see something about that. Again, my name is Malcolm Elliott. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Malcolm X Elliott, MALCOLM X Elliott ELLIOTT. Facebook Malcolm Elliott. You want to give me your contact information?
You can contact me on Facebook, Mika Perry, MEKAPERRY, or any other social media is Mika P23, MEKAP23, or 586-277-8944.
Yep, and remember, we are looking for you. About to take a quick break. You've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV. We'll be right back.
You're watching United gospel explosion, united, gospel explosion. TV!
He said, pat the top of my head. What's happening, y'all? Woo-wee. It's good to be back with the family here. Been on the road traveling. Malcolm told you, I told him to tell y'all I was eating gator ribs, alligator ribs. And a lot of people don't know about that. Have you ever ate them?
No, I don't want no gator ribs.
Girl, you ain't tasted it. You in here?
I ain't never had no alligator ribs.
Okay, I'm glad he said he don't want none, though, because if you taste them, you'll get turned out. And I have to give some shout-outs to our peeps in Florida. Then I'm going to talk about these two people right here. Whoa-wee, I'm so proud of them. They're getting it in. But Charlie down there in Florida, man, and Yvette, she's putting we filmed her for a stage play last year and went back down with their hospitality in Albany, Georgia. She just the hottest thing down there. And that's the cat that gave us the alligator ribs. And he keeps all the property down there, so we'll go down together sometime. Yeah. When it's cold here, we'll break the whole team away and make it happen. And then sending this one out to the Browns. You know, I don't forget the Browns. Y'all be talking about what's happening here. Talking about my own family getting down there. Our stars down there. I hear that Holly Berry really loves the kids down there, and they doing the new movie Kings. Yes. And they getting it in. So they ain't just doing the movie. They making these powerful relationships. And I got a chance to peek some of the movie. I mean, some of the making of the movie. And, you know, I just got, it ain't no extra role.
Yeah.
And so they holding their own. And that's what I'm so proud to tie into. One of our friends here, she's about to open up her TV show now. Miss T sneaking out with me on her tiptoes. But started right in front of our cameras here, going to do great things. And when I think of Hot 102.7, see, when they did this thing, if y'all don't know that, I'm going to give them the plug because they told me, you got to see Hot towards Hot. And that's back when the station was popping that a few years ago. They came out with this Hot 102.7. And this for the young brand. And we're proud to say our own Malcolm X Elliott is doing a little thing down there on Friday.
Freestyle Friday, yep, definitely. Now it's changed over now. 102.7 is the praise and worship channel. It's Hot 107.5 now.
Oh, get me right.
It's Hot 107.5.
Get me right. Yeah, I should know that too.
It's all right. But yeah, every Friday. We started actually last year at the end of January, so we've been on air for more than a year now. For Freestyle Friday, and every Friday they go down there and they host like a battle in the hallway. So you just gotta work your way through, and then if you make it through, you get to rap on the radio. And after so many weeks, you know, he developed like a core group of maybe like 8 or 10 of us. That he likes letting on the radio every week because we bring good ratings and stuff like that.
So, absolutely.
So it's like a core group and whatever. So now people come through. I don't have to like battle no more to get through those rounds.
You get the VIP when he comes through. Hey, wait a minute. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Polish like the Red Sea for the young man now.
But what happens is if people make it through the rounds, they break it down. It's maybe like 20 people at the beginning, and like they break it down to maybe like 4 at the end, and like maybe the top 2 out of that 4 come into the group with us and rap on the radio, and the bottom 2 they could pick to battle somebody in that core group for their spot on the radio. So somebody can still battle me for my spot that week on the radio.
But that's cool. But you part of the system, and they know who you are, and that's great. Malcolm, I love what you're doing out there. When I see you out there, and he represents so well because he's doing his own thing, of course. But you can see, I think, the influence of these years of this time on radio is coming through. His confidence, the whole thing. I think it's a swag or something coming up with him. John say swag. Well, I can't really say some shit. Wait, you said that? I think they invented the swag and the cool. You know how it is. It's all good.
It's just rebuilding itself.
It's rebuilding itself. Third Eye Productions is always at the side. I love people that's loyal, and you guys proven to be loyal to our brand, to this new Youth Explosion brand and United Gospel Explosion TV. And, you know, before I get into all that, come off my soap opera. Mika.
Yes, it's Torrance.
Girl, you busy. And,
always.
And when y'all follow her, man, y'all listen. Don't be judging these young people because you know y'all once fancy pantyhose too and all that. I'm just saying, keep your hair done once a week. I'm just saying,
Gotta stay
you know,
classy,
you
yeah.
this still gospel explosion pushing out youth explosion. So they youth, we ain't put gospel on this, but they coming through it. You know, you see that frame of mind and you see that positivity, and you're doing some things out there. Now, I don't know what she doing because I ain't. Don't y'all think I ain't stalking the whatever? So don't get scared, y'all. But when I looked on, she had on some guard uniform and doing some things.
Yes.
What are you doing out there? You like Supergirl? 5 jobs.
Somebody call
Jamaican.
me Jamaican. I do a lot. Right
But
now,
with the guard
with
situation,
I'm working. I'm actually not a guard. I'm a correctional officer.
Oh, excuse me.
So it's a guard and a correction officer. So I'm a correction officer. I'm working with prisoners. I'll be working with the tether department. Certain days I'll be patrolling the streets. Certain days I will be in a courthouse arrested. If they go to court and they have to be arrested, I have to arrest them and take them down.
Oh, you the police. You popo up in here. We got a gospel popo, everything. Glad she on our team, that's all. And so the confidence that you gained through your presentating, where you already doing management and business, doing the work, but coming in front of people like this on a regular basis, what does that do for your confidence? And how do you think it can help other people that may be trying to step up? Getting involved with our programs and programs like these and Malcolm's thing where they fighting through the crowds to get up there. You gotta have a lot of confidence with this stuff.
Yes, you do. Like, I was scared for a moment. Like, even when I got my badge, I was scared because, like, when I went down there, I went straight in and I went into with prisoners. Like, you don't have nobody there. It's just you and the inmates, and it was like, I was scared, and it was like, I got this. I can do this. And with the help of my support team I have, that's what keeps me going and keep me confident. If I see other people doing it, and I know if they can do it, I can do it. And I just try to stay positive. I try to think positive. I try to remain positive. Even my son, I have a 4-year-old looking up to me, and he want to do everything I do. And with that, just by me talking to different people and them, they motivate me. I reach out to different people. If I see somebody else doing it, I reach out to them and ask them, how did they get started? Where did they get started? Who do they have? How much they need or anything? I just ask other people. I just learn how to talk more and say, just keep it to myself.
Yeah, you ain't shy no more. I remember when she came in, she'd be sitting up here like, people calling in already. She be kind of sitting there. Now she be like, hey, boy, wait a minute. How about Trump? Trump? And I'm saying, okay, I see. And this is the deal. Everybody starts somewhere, but greatness is in you. And I guess that's what we're saying. Greatness is in you. Greatness is in them.
Yes.
You know, greatness is in everybody, but, you know, it's a season that you can pull it out. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that as you push into these things, it stretches you out.
Yes.
It opens up different doors.
It does. Like, you don't know what opportunity you have. Like, by me giving me an opportunity to be on United Gospel TV, it opened up a lot of doors for myself, and I have a lot of followers now, and now that people follow me, and it's like
I saw that, by the way.
Yeah, they want to connect with me. They really reaching out to me also, but it's like I also have like little stuff I'm working on that's going to be big, but I just can't talk about it. But
no, don't talk about it. Hold on. Let me get back to Malcolm. Girl, she done turned to a real hostess. I guess Malcolm be saying, hold up, girl.
no, Malcolm just talking.
Tell the truth.
talking.
But you be kicking her feet under the table. And get shut up.
No, he do the talking.
Hey, but that's getting it in, and I want to let them know that it's a growing experience, and when you share your platform with other people, and then they gonna go out and share their platform with other people, I hope, and whatever, and you know, it doesn't make you smaller.
Right. Definitely.
They made me bigger.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for them sitting here, I wouldn't have been down there in Florida with the eating alligator ribs and all that. And don't y'all knock it until you try it. God got to put all these good blessings for us here. I'm going to bring some back for third. Like, I'll eat one of them. I'm going to eat one of them.
Y'all just tell me how it tastes.
It's in between like a chicken, a fish, and what other meat do we love? It's all three at once. I'm telling you, man. A chicken, you take a piece of chicken, you take a piece of fish, you take a pork chop and roll them all together. You got alligator ribs. And they tender.
I just stick to the regular ribs.
And chicken and all that.
Chicken and
so
pork
you
chops.
got to eat three things then. But we're getting ready. We're going to be having some events coming up. I'm narrowing down the location so we can go ahead and put on our Youth Explosion concert series and blow that out there. And, because Malcolm's an artist and different people that's been in there. And this other artist, gosh, what their name? I gotta say hi to Daisy down in Florida and Flo. If they go on James Torrance, Torrence, 2 capital I's. That's the only way I know how to do the second. But if you do that, James Torrance the second on there, you see these people that we hit across the country when we travel, and they are so unique. Flo and Daisy, they're a mixed couple. And when I met them there, I just said, hey, they said they did something, just like I did Malcolm when I first got, well, do something. And they went to Florida and doing their thing. And so we met some beautiful people down there of all races and colors, and they want to be a part of our thing. So Mikey and Marissa, they'll be helping to head up the banner down in Florida, and so that we got Florida pretty much out the way on that last trip. That they'll be sending us stuff, and we can be liking them back and forth. And we're gonna pay attention to like New York too, and we got some people in New York that's very interested in what we're doing, and so different places there. If you guys are interested, no matter where you at, you want to set up a Youth Explosion banner, you can push the young people out. Malcolm probably got something in his head. I'll wait till he forget what he thinking. Then I'm gonna make him do a poem. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, look, I ain't called him yet. Maybe I can catch him today. But and that's how we do. We put people on the spot, but it brings out their talent. Who cares if they mess up a word? Because I'm putting them on the spot. Ain't like y'all don't get to practice with me. No. Look at her. Don't ask me.
No, that's just how you get your confidence up. You put me on the spot. Okay, I gotta be confident to do it.
No, don't do it yet though.
No, I'm not.
She'll go. Mika take the.
I'm not going to.
This the Mika show. Now I'm the next Oprah Winfrey. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's something under your seat, right?
No, it ain't no crack.
You got that money yet? But putting it down like that, and hopefully, with God's blessings, we'll be put this show together and be able to visit different people. Like we would go from here to our people in Florida to New York. And I think it's going to blow their brands up, and we're going to be a part of each other's growth. What if they go out there and not, before they get their contract, sell 10,000 copies? I don't know.
Right.
But that'd be a good thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Uncle Torrance can borrow some money from me.
Right.
And so that's how we moving on that. We moving, we grooving. And, for me, This is my ministry, man. I love God. And he said, share the platform. Everybody ain't got to be gospel to come in. Just come as you are. Because Jesus ain't come up and ask people, are you at church? Come on, hang out. No, he just said, hey, y'all, come on. Let's come on with me. Let's just spread love and show people how to love and go around helping some people that's sick. And because we all got a certain amount of sickness, if you know it or not. Mm-hmm. But I think shows like this tears down the walls where it ain't so much hate. It ain't so much, because you have to be a loving person to sit at these seats. You have to have your mind open for everybody, I almost said even Trump, but I couldn't get it out.
I say him.
Pray for him. Pray for him. But Malcolm, hit us a little something just off the top. Give us some off the rip. Because you fight through crowds. He be fighting through crowds, just going in. I know he stay ready with everything.
Oh, man. I want to see the music move you, use you, and move through you. I know that this ain't what you're used to. Know the labels flash cheese and try to seduce you. Take your sound the equation and try to reduce you. Look, man, the other day I was asleep and I started to dream, and outside a little bird had just started to sing, and I thought B.B. King had just plucked on a string from a feather that they plucked from a wing. I woke up a Marine. A soldier with the flow from my dreams, not from my angle. Was that a bird or an angel? Still from Detroit, the city where you can't go. Make a halo out your Kango. That's how the game go. Man, of course, this is my sport. And so you better think twice before you step on my court. You ain't even know that I was checking my source. It said every line rapper can get up on my fork. Man, it's nothing. Every time I step in the booth, I spit the truth in. Here go the proof. Man, you know I got a lot on my mind. Only cause I put my heart in these lines. But feel fine every time that I rhyme. I had to face it. This feeling to give, I can't replace it. We was rapping off the iPhone in the basement. God-given gift, so you knew I couldn't waste it.
Come back. Say something for the concert, baby. Say something. They got to listen to that at Hot 107.5, right? Hot 107.5. I know I've been trying to get him for like a year. He'd be like,
man.
I go to talk about scientific formulas and how you clean out the your tub and hit it, Malcolm, go flow, and I'll be like, wow, that's it. And so that's the love that these young people are blessed with some amazing gifts if you just give them a chance to bring them out of them. And I'm just so glad that this is only the beginning for you guys. You know, I'm praying success. What I'm saying is I see success for the people that walk in front of us. If you want to be groomed for this game, when I say game, because you got to understand, it is a game. You got to think of it as fun. You got to be participatory. You got to feel that in you is something that you want to get out of you. If that's who you are, then come on down, get with us. Get one of the guys, give them your number, Malcolm, just in case they do 100
Again,
calls.
you could call me, text me, 313-310-8373, or follow me at
310
310
8373.
8373. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Mika?
You can contact me at 586-277-8944.
Okay, and these young people become ambassadors. I'm charging them with bringing more people in, young people in, to share their talent. It's no limit to the platform. No one's getting pushed out the way. It just gets greater and greater and bigger and bigger. So you guys tune in. Y'all check us out on the James Torrance, the second thing, and I'll be posting these shows in like we have.
Yep.
And you guys do a great response to it. And they share them, and we share each other's stuff. And I think that's the love. It's the synergy going up, and that's the energy. And, hey, my big brother, Mr. Henry Tyler, y'all know he was famous when I was a baby. But he said, wrap it up, and that's what we're going to do. We love y'all out there. Hey, Malcolm X. Elliott, Mika Perry, getting it in, you guys. Hey, they doing a great job. I'll probably be gone tomorrow. Next week, because they're going to handle it. Peace.
Gospel explosion, united. Gospel explosion. To the